Okay, students, today we will see nomenclature of compounds containing carbon double bond carbons, but a special type of compound, cumulins. For its understanding, I am starting with molecule having carbon double bond carbon. You remember it is represented as ENE. Suffix for name will be ENE. So if it is of 2 carbon, that you know, its parent alkane is ethane and its name will be ethene. On the same line, you have to write name for compounds containing more double bonds, but in special manner. Double bonds are there in consecutive manner, cumulative manner. Carbon double bond carbon, immediately carbon double bond carbon, immediately carbon double bond carbon, like that. So here it is again, suffix for this will be ENE, but as it is there for 2 time, if you remember, we have to mention it as diene. Here for the valencies I am writing hydrogen. So it is first member, simple, having 2 carbon double bond carbons on adjacent carbon. Actually it is propadiene. Since 3 carbons are there, commonly it is called allene. Family is called allenes. So if here I write substituent chlorine, instead of hydrogen I am writing chlorine there, then you will name it as 1-chloro propadiene. It will be 1-chloropropadiene. So there is a no extra part other than simple IUPAC nomenclature of compounds containing carbon double bond carbon. Only things you have to remember here are how many times that double bonds are there. Accordingly, you are going to use prefixes like di, tri, tetra, etc. And if that are in consecutive manner, then you have to consider them as cumulins. If substituents are there, you have to consider them as derivatives of cumulins, and accordingly you have to follow simple IUPAC rules for numbering and for writing. You will understand it while going through examples. So I am starting here with examples. I am writing molecule carbon double bond carbon, carbon double bond carbon, like this. Here I am writing hydrogen, here I am writing chlorine, here I am writing hydrogen, and here I am writing COOH. So it is a molecule. Total carbons in this molecule are 5. So parent alkane will be pentane. What is parent alkane for 5 carbons? Pentane. But then question arises how to number. So here, if we start from left side, carbon double bond carbon will appear at first, but predominating group over here is carboxylic group. So you have to start numbering from the carbon of carboxylic group as a 1, then 2, 3, 4 and 5. So here numbering is from right side. There is a substituent, that is chlorine, that you have to mention first as a chloro. Its position is 5-chloro. Then parent alkane's name will come, that is pentane. So you have to write it as penta. Then 3 time double bond commencing from carbon number 2, 3 and 4. Penta 2, 3, 4 try in. But again, this in E of E and E you have to replace by oic acid. So its name will be 5-chloropenta 2,3,4 trienoic acid. Okay, so here if functional group is there, then according to the functional group you have to do changes on suffix of the parent alkene. Okay, we'll proceed for next example. Carbon, double bond carbon, double bond carbon here. 2 time double bond. Here I am writing CH3. Here I am writing CH2 and CH3. Here I am writing CH3 and there I am writing suppose Cl. So what is the longest chain in this molecule that you have to see? So longest chain will be this one, that is of 6 carbon atoms. So parent alkane will be hexane. Double bond bearing carbon will appear at lowest possible number if we proceed from right side for the numbering. So numbering will be from this methyl 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So other than 6 carbon atoms, there are 2 more groups and that are substituents. One is chloro and other is methyl. Alphabetically you have to mention them first. So we have to write first chloro with their position. So it will be 2 chloro. Then you have to write methyl with their position, that is 4 methyl. Then parent alkane is hexane, so hexa will come, and 2 time double bond with their position, that is as a 2, 3 prefix di ene. So its name will be 2-chloro-4-methyl hexa 2,3-diene. So simple is naming pattern nomenclature for cumulin type of compounds, just like what alkenes. Okay, we'll proceed for another example. In this case, we'll start from name and proceed to draw structure. Here I am writing name of this molecule as 2,3 penta dienoic acid. Okay, so here diene for 2 time carbon double bond carbon. E is replaced by oic acid, so there is a presence of COOH group. Positions of double bonds are carbon 2 and carbon 3 and total carbons are 5. Okay, so we will first draw skeleton for 5 carbon atoms like this. Then from either side you can number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. First carbon you have to write it as COOH. Then from second carbon you have to write double bond. Again from third carbon you have to write double bond. Then it will become derivative of allene. And then the rest things are hydrogens to satisfy their valencies. So here 1 hydrogen I have to write. Here 1 hydrogen I have to write. And here I have to write 3 hydrogens. So it is a structure of 2,3 pentadienoic acid. So from name to structure, it is again very simple. We have to start first drawing carbon frame, carbon skeleton, then number that carbon skeleton, then see what informations are reflected there in name, IUPAC name, and accordingly write groups to particular carbons, either functional groups or substituents. Okay, let us see another example. Example is 2-methyl 2,3-pentadiene. So again 5 carbon atoms, again 2 time carbon double bond carbon, their positions are 2 and 3, and there is a substituent at carbon number 2, and that substituent there is methyl. So again draw 5 carbon atoms, then from carbon number 2 and from carbon number 3 start a double bond, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and to the carbon number 2 write methyl, and rest are hydrogens. So here 1 and here there are 3. So it is a structure of 2-methyl 2,3-pentadiene. Okay, we will move to another example. Okay, name here I am writing as 1,3 dinaphthyl 1,3 diphenyl 1,2-propadiene. So propa indicate molecule of 3 carbons, diene indicate 2 time carbon double bond carbon, and more substituents are there. Total 4 substituents are there. One is naphthyl, that is nothing but naphthalene, naphthalene's group. Then phenyl, that is nothing but group from benzene by removing one hydrogen atom. So we will draw first 3 carbon atoms. We will write double bond for these 3 carbons. So it will be 1,2-propadiene. So 1, 2 and 3 I am writing, that numbers are required here. So accordingly we can connect substituents to them. So at position number 1 there is a phenyl group. So here we have to write one benzene ring. Then at carbon number 3 also we have to write one benzene ring. And then carbon number 1 you have to write one naphthyl group, and to the carbon number 3 also you have to write one naphthyl group. So like this. So what is structure? Structure will be like this: 4 substituents, 2 phenyl, 2 naphthyl, and molecule of 3 carbon atoms. So propadiene, 2 time double bond. So its name is 1,3-dinaphthyl 1,3-diphenyl 1,2-propadiene. So name is big, structure is big, but parent hydrocarbon is just of 3 carbon atoms. So by simplest way, by considering derivatives of alkene, you have to name cumulins. So before I end this lecture, this video, I would like to summarize what you have to remember for naming and drawing of cumulins. First, you have to remember cumulins, how they looks like. Cumulins are compounds containing consecutive double bonds, carbon double bond carbons. If 2 time carbon double bond carbons are there in cumulative manner, compounds are called allenes. If more than 2 time, compounds are called cumulins. If 2 time, you will use prefixes like di. If 3 time, you will write as a tri, and suffix will be en, e. So diene, traene, tetraene will be the suffixes for the compounds, and parent alkane by considering carbon atoms in longest continuous chain. Substituents you have to write with position first. Then if special functional groups are there, according to that do modifications in